And we are back. Food insecurity is a huge problem across New York City, and Common Pantry is a not-for-profit group that's aimed to reduce hunger and food insecurity through an array of programs functioning to establish long-term independence for those that they serve. Joining us and sharing more details, we are pleased to have the intake manager for the Nourish Program at New York Common Pantry, Juana Lino, and we thank you so much, Juana, for being with us. And I got to ask the question about where we are today, because as we know, coming out of COVID, I know that things further were exacerbated in the area of food insecurity. And for a person such as yourself, who has boots on the ground, give me your assessment on food insecurity as you see it here in New York.
Yes, as you mentioned, thank you for having me on your show. So, as you mentioned, the Bronx has been particularly affected by, food insecurity. More than 20% of older residents, 60 and older, 1 in 5 are food insecure. The team and also my office has been working to provide them with supplemental food packages on a monthly basis.
And when we talk about providing, obviously your job has been quite challenging, knowing that the numbers are continuing to rise. As you look at what you're doing right now with the Common Pantry, how does it work? Do people, give us the rundown as to how you are actually able to service people?
Yes, so Nourish is a commodity supplemental food program it's a government program, and so the seniors have to meet requirements to be eligible for the program. Of course, it's age 60 years and older. They have to meet an income requirement. A household of one cannot make more than 1,473. A household of two cannot make more than 1,984. And they must also reside in New York State. So they register for the program and they pick up once a month. They receive shelf stable food, which consists of canned vegetable, fruits, shelf stable milk, their cereal. They get a juice. The only thing that needs to be refrigerated is the cheese.
When I look at your numbers here, I know that you had a goal of providing close to 15,000, but you actually served an average of 17,000, excuse me, close to 18,000 people a month. What can we take away from this?
At what we can take away is that there's definitely a need in the community. We are serving as many seniors as we can, and the goal is to continue to be the boots on the ground to serve in the Bronx. We're in Manhattan, in Brooklyn, and also in Westchester County. Um, the service is available, and we're here to continue to serve.
Yeah. And you also have a new service site. I want you to share with our viewers a little bit about that.
Yes, so our office has relocated from 138. We are now we're now at 788 Southern Boulevard. We're on the ground floor, is ADA accessible. We have a spacious waiting area for seniors to come in and wait and to get served. We have a larger pantry space that accommodates the large caseload that we have been seeing. We're open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. Wednesdays, we are open from 8 to 5, and we are open one Saturday a month, and it's usually the second Saturday of the month.
As I look right now, I know that there's the homeless population that's being served. We know that the unemployed are being served. We know that the underemployed are actually being served. But as we look at the economy right now, inflation seems to continue to play a major part in dealing with food insecurity. From your perspective, give us the correlation between how inflation has actually caused more in this area of food insecurity.
Unfortunately, the Bronx is an underserved borough, and it's been for many years. Elected officials have, stepped up to, assist in the need and the demand for, providing additional services. New York Common Pantry has provided additional services as well for people who are not eligible for our program. Because it is a senior program, we do have other outlets. Our Choice Pantry in the Bronx, which is 1290 Whole Avenue, that provides food to the community. In addition to Choice Pantry Manhattan, that caters to people that come from Brooklyn and also Queens, because of the need.
And the need is definitely out there, and I want to, congratulate you for the work that you do in terms of making sure that people are being fed and taken care of during a time such as this. And so, as we talk about the people, can you give me a little insight into pantries? Because knowing that there's so many people out there that stand in need, how are the pantries being stabilized during a time like this?
How we have great people behind the scenes who are helping with, collecting donations. And also, there's always a need in the pantries for additional food. And there, you can go onto our website and donate there, New York Common Pantry. Uh, the donations are welcome. So please provide. We've seen a growing need in all of our pantries, not just the Nourish program, but also the Choice Pantry and all pantries throughout the communities.
Yeah. Well, we know there's so many things that you're actually having to contend with. We talked about inflation, food, unemployment. We're still dealing coming out of COVID. A lot of people still have not yet turned the corner yet. But do you see a sense of things slowing down, or do you see more of it like it ramping up?
We're definitely seeing a lot more, we're enrolling a lot more participants into the program. We did bring, we have participants who've come from our old location who have come to the new state, to the new office, but we do have new participants that have enrolled in the program because they have mentioned that unfortunately they're unable to their monthly income does not allow them to make any additional purchases outside of, their strict, the monies that they receive on a monthly basis. It's not stretching for them to get anything else. So the pantry has allowed them, and they're very thankful when they come to receive their monthly packages.
Wow. Well, I want to make sure that people have an opportunity to connect with you. What's the best way they can connect with you in terms of helping to support and/or volunteer?
To volunteer and also to support. Like I mentioned there, they can go onto our website, newyorkcommonpantry.org. We do have a volunteer tab where they can sign up. If not, they can complete probably like a little survey and someone will get back to them. And as far as donations, they can also go onto the website and donate.
And as again, I close by looking at some of these numbers, and I really, am astounded by the fact that it says that what you've done so far, feeding 4,372,691 persons so far in 1 year, and that's right here in New York City. That number is, while it's a great number in terms of you're able to reach so many people, it's also a sad number because there's so many people that we think about that really stand in the need. And so I want to salute you for what you do, Juana, and the work that's going on up at the Nourish Program at the New York Common Pantry. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
All righty. Juana Lino, our guest here. And yes, we said, if you can help out, do that. And if you want more information, please, you can get it. Visit their website at newyorkcommonpantry.org and then follow them on social media at New York Common Pantry. We encourage you don't go anywhere. We'll have more open coming up right after this.